up, guys? Welcome back to another TheSportUniverse Reacts. So, what I want to talk about today is a new rumor that's going around the baseball world, or the baseball universe. That makes sport universe, you see? That baseball is possibly considering shortening the season even more to combat the financial issues that they're going through. So, just a little rundown on that. So, a while, I think it was March 26th, baseball had agreed to do prorated salaries with the players based off the amount of games that were going to be in the season. So they wouldn't be receiving their full contract that they would have gotten if they played a full 162 games, but it would be based off the number of games they actually do play that season. And they realized, because of the impact of the pandemic on the future of sports, the future of baseball, that they couldn't really do those prorated salaries. At least now they couldn't do the prorated salaries. Like back then they didn't know. But the big problem now is that they're trying to reach another agreement where they don't have to pay them the prorated salaries and can pay on a sliding scale, like I explained in a previous video with their new economic proposal, where they want to pay on different ends. Players that are supposed to get $500,000 to $1 million this season get 72.5% of their contract, while players on the other end of the spectrum, $20 million and above, get 20% of their contract. That's what the new economic proposal was. However, it seems that the players are now holding out to get prorated salaries, the prorated salaries they agreed upon. And so what baseball's been considering is making it a 50-game season with still prorated salaries. So they'd be keeping to their agreement of prorated salaries, but it would only be 50 games instead of maybe 82 games, or let's say there wasn't, I don't know, just other numbers. And if that were to be the case, that let's say they play a 50-game season, they'd be getting 30.8% of the amount they would have been getting if the season was to be regular, if the season was a regular season. So now you have to consider both sides of the case. First off, for baseball, that's a possibility that they're doing that saves them the most amount of money that they can do based off if the players would agree to that. However, on the other side, for the players, is this a better option than the sliding scale? For the bigger stars, yes, because they're getting a larger chunk of their contract. For the players that are getting less than, I think it's like $10 million, is it worth it? And that's something the Players Association is going to have to go through if this becomes an actual proposal. And it's kind of like an interesting little battle that they're going to have to figure out, which is actually worth it. It seems, well, I don't have an answer to that, but just going to a different point of view, it seems that baseball, I mean MLB, the owners and such, it seems like for them, this is like kind of, not throwing shade, but at the players who wanted to keep a prorated salary, because they have the ability to shorten the season, and these players get even less money than they would have been getting if they had agreed to the sliding scale. So I know that was kind of confusing. I mean, this whole argument's kind of confusing because it's all money based, and I don't really understand the economics of the situation. But if you want a short and condensed version, I'm going to do a point of view on our Instagram. That'll probably make more sense. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.